Every public school district in PA must contribute to a pension known as PSERS. The current contribution rate is 34.29%. Thanks to yearly state reimbursements, instead of paying $11 million, Chichester's actual net cost is $4.7 million. Things are going well for Chichester. Its net cost of PSERS has decreased for the last 2 years. That's why it's a little hard to understand how in 2018, Belco News Network reported that $770,000 of the budget deficit is due to PSERS. It's a little hard to understand how in 2019, Belco Times reported the district faced a $600,000 increase to PSERS. Where on earth is the local media getting this information? Even more interesting, I want to direct your attention to the May 22nd regular board meeting. When the board was asked how it planned to resolve the then $2 million deficit in preliminary budget, Mr. Bartov, you went on to great lengths in a compelling speech to suggest to everyone that increase in PSERS costs are responsible for the cost increases that led to the deficit. You covered the following topics: how the PSERS contribution rate goes up every year, how the rate is currently around 33%, how the board has planned for these increases with a 10-year plan where a bunch of taxpayer money has been stashed away in a PSERS fund to help ease the burden of future PSERS increases. You neglected to mention that after state reimbursements towards PSERS, our net cost went down a second year in a row and had zero impact on the cost increases that led to the deficit. Mrs. Bianca, you're the only other board member on the Finance Committee. As board president, you're expected to conduct yourself with the same level of integrity that I would presume is preached upon our district students. Do you have any explanation on why you sat idly by and chose not to speak up and offer some sort of correction to Mr. Bartov's statements at that meeting? Does anyone see a pattern here? Yeah. Lastly,
yeah, we do.
Let's talk about the 10-year PSERS plan. This election year's budget deficit stood at $3.47 million. That means we budgeted to spend $3.47 million more than we planned to collect in revenue. Even though, as I have mentioned numerous times, the net PSERS cost of the district decreased the second year in a row. We transferred at least $2.1 million from a fund named after PSERS to cover the deficit. This doesn't seem like a 10-year plan to absorb PSERS increases. This looks more like a 10-year scheme to divert accountability for spending increases away from this board and cast blame on PSERS.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper. Anyone else?